guys, what's going on? Dan here. Time for another episode of First Bite. Quick episode of First Bite. Me and Liz were hanging out in Ybor City today. We had stopped into Carmine's just to have a little salad, little light dinner kind of thing before we came home. Temptation got the better of me. I said, you know what? This is a good salad. I could be perfectly happy with that. But I would love a little deviled crab, too. That would be fantastic. Now, I've been to Carmine's before. I have not reviewed Carmine's until now. I didn't even review them on my old channel when I was just doing First Bite on Facebook. So I wanted to get a deviled crab. I've had other food there, but I have not had their deviled crab. And I heard that Carmine's deviled crab is one of the best things that you can possibly have. In addition to all the other Italian food that they have, which I hear is good. Some Cuban specialties too, the deviled crab, the Cuban sandwich. May as well get into it. Let me tell you where this place is. Corner of 18th and 7th. Here you go. Carmine's is located in Ybor City, 1802 East 7th Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33605. Okay, so there's Carmine's. Something else that I thought was really cool. The server today suggested a glass of Peroni because we couldn't decide what beer we wanted. Italian import. Some of you may know this. I didn't know this. I had heard of Peroni, but somehow I've existed for this long on this planet never having tried Peroni. I think it's my new favorite beer. They had like a sign advertising it. It was on the tap, it was on the sign. I mean, you know, when they tell you that it's kind of like the official beer unofficially of Carmine's, I had to try it. Here's what I think. Peroni, Italian import beer. I like that nice glass, the etching on it. I don't know how this has escaped me for having lived 40 years on this planet, trying all kind of crazy beer. Never tried Peroni. This is as close to perfect as you can get. 9.9 on the Peroni. I stand by that score. This is my new favorite beer in the entire universe. 9.9 on the Peroni. Yeah, new favorite beer. It's better than anything else I've ever had. I would call, and granted I haven't tried every beer in the world, but I mean, I would say that Peroni followed by Grolsch, and then maybe Stella, or you could reverse the order between Stella and Grolsch, but I love those kind of flavors out of beer. Don't do as much heavy beer anymore. Don't do much beer at all anymore, but anyway. We're going to get into this. I've already cut this in half. This comes as a whole piece kind of thing. For those of you who don't know, for those of you that don't know about deviled crab, that's what we're getting at. I'm not going to do this with a fork. Let me just pour this over. I don't know what kind of hot sauce they use. I don't know if that's from a bottle just off the shelf at a grocery store or if they make that in-house. Which they might make it in-house. I know their Italian dressing is made in-house. But I don't know about the hot sauce. But it's good hot sauce. It suits this deviled crab perfectly. It's not just filler. I mean, there's a lot of crab in there. There really is. Wow. It actually might be the best deviled crab I've ever had. And you know, if you've kept up with this channel, Septum is one of my favorite restaurants of all time. And I think this beats Septum's deviled crab. Interestingly enough, I did not review the deviled crab when I reviewed Septum. And honestly, if you're looking for a deviled crab review, you won't find one. Even restaurants that I've been to that serve it, I haven't actually reviewed this item from any restaurant until just now. So, deviled crab. Make it a quick review because there's really not much else to say. Deviled crab is I don't know how you get much better than this. You really can't. Unless, I mean, I was going to say crab cakes in Baltimore, but that's a completely different thing. That's not like this. I mean, it's not a 10 out of 10 because there's Baltimore we have to consider, San Francisco we have to consider. If we're talking crab, I mean, it's very good, but we got to consider the broad spectrum. Deviled crab, Carmine's, deviled crab, Carmine's, deviled crab, Carmine's. Not as easy of a decision as I thought it was going to be initially. This is one of those things I'm just going to have to sit here and think about it and dwell about it. And on 9.3. Fooled you. Yeah, you thought that I was going to be here forever. 9.3, deviled crab, really good. I would recommend Carmine's. It's one of the places, if you come to Tampa, I mean, is it the go-to premier hotspot, the number one that I would say you got to go to Carmine's? No, not necessarily. But on the same token, if you're in Ybor City, I mean, it's pretty iconic. It's one of the places that is a tourist destination. People like to go there to get their Cuban sandwich and deviled crab fix when they come to Florida. Be that as it may, a little touristy as it may be, the locals still eat here. They love it, obviously. I love it. I love the deviled crab. So, I can't stop eating it. Anyway, I've already talked too much. I'm going to get out of here. Now you know the rest of the story with Carmine's and the deviled crab. That's all you need to know. Deuces. Dan's gone. That's been another episode of First Bite.